Plan on landing at Incheon Airport soon. Do not leave the airport until you've done these 4 things. If you leave without them, your first 24 hours here are going to be 10 times harder. I promise you. Oh gosh. Again? Living here in Korea, I've seen foreigners, or at least I knew from my first experience being here, that tourists, foreigners, whoever's here makes these mistakes every single day. And I'm positive that this would ruin your night, your first night here, I mean. From the exact transit card you need to some money tricks nobody would tell you about. We're gonna lock it all down here before you even step foot on that subway. Our first one is avoiding that first counter when you're leaving the airport terminal. Not the terminal, leaving the airport and going into that main room. So before you get to the baggage carousel, there's like this big booth for exchanging currency. And there tends to be lines in front of it depending on the time that you come. And if there are a lot of people coming off that flight with you, or whoever was coming off on other flights, that's where you're gonna need to get some cash. That's the first thing you should do once you get here, is get some cash, because you're gonna need it. Korea is a cashless society. You don't really need cash for many things. You can use it, of course, but you don't really need it. But you need to get it at that airport, because getting cards, like prepaid cards or anything that you'll need to buy anything else, or if your debit card doesn't work in those ATMs, you need this first. That big area where you would get the cash has the worst exchange rates. Do not go to them. If you have to, do what you need, but I recommend not going to them. Avoid them. Wait until you fully walk out of that area to the main room, like that, almost like a lobby, like a really big lobby where you could sit down, get some food, have some drinks or whatever. Wait till you're in there and you'll go to maybe an ATM and get some cash that way. That'll be cheaper. Going to like the smaller kiosks that have the currency exchanges, that would be much better. There will be no lines, or very little or short lines. And if you do see a line, they're gonna be not as long as the ones you would see anywhere else in the airport, especially at the start. Like once you first get off that plane, you come down and go through all of your customs and all that, and you see that big area where you're like, oh, let me just do this because it's convenient. Don't do it. They're just there to take your money and take a lot of it because it's convenient for them and you. So careful, don't do it. Beware. It can be a nightmare to use your foreign card from where you're from in those ATMs or wherever you want to buy something. Maybe your card isn't set where you can pay for things abroad and it locks. Thankfully, Korea has ways that you can avoid that. Since you got the cash in rule number 1, and rule number 2, it is getting your prepaid card or your T-Money card. This bad boy. So helpful, so handy. I love it. I've had this one since 2023. I've gone through a bunch of them. So I just like this one so much because I like bears. So the cash that you got at those kiosks or the ATM, put it into the WOWPASS kiosk. Or go to the vending machines with a bunch of these type of cards, T-Money cards, and load it up at the little thing right before the railway entrance. You can load them up with some cash. 20,000 won, 40,000 won, however much traveling you're gonna need to do, or you're planning on doing once you're here with subways and everything. Load it up as much as you need. It will come in handy. You will need it for every bus ride. They don't take any cash on buses. You will need to tap this card. Subways do not take coins or cash. You will need to load this up to use the subway. I'm not sure how true it is, but I've heard that you can use these for some taxis. I haven't tried it before, but apparently that's a thing. If you're able to do that, get one of these cards or get the WOWPASS card. It will come in handy, I promise. I swear, I know it would. I just threw the card, sorry. Number 3, you need to get a SIM card. You can order your SIM card days before arrival. You can pick it up at the airport. You can have it delivered to the address that you're going to. If you're visiting a friend, or if you are going to your college, you can have it sent to your college. You can have it sent to the airport. You can have it sent to your friend. Whichever way is going to work best for you. If you don't have a friend coming to get you at the airport, I recommend, or getting it right when you're knowing that you're gonna land right at your college, I recommend getting the SIM card at the airport so you can insert it, or have them set it up, the eSIM, so you can just go on about your time and get the SIM card that comes with the phone number. If you don't have that phone number, you're not gonna be able to use apps, or most apps that deal with money. If you wanna get a taxi, you use Kakao Taxi. If you wanna get a taxi, you're going to need to have that phone number to verify and make the taxi order. If you are out and about and it's super busy and tons of other taxis are coming up, those ones are probably not available. They're picking up someone else. You need to get your own on the app so that it knows, so you know which one to find, and it will take you to your destination. Because without that phone number, you're not going to be able to do that. Delivery apps, you need a phone number. You need to verify, and that's how you're going to order all your food, even whatever packages you're getting. And 4, that is downloading Korean apps. You need Korean apps here. You can't use Google Maps here. I've tried it. You can like kind of picture the things that are around you, but you can't use it like how you would be able to follow it looking at your phone at home or wherever you're from, that you whatever apps you use. It doesn't really work that much for walking. It doesn't really work that much when it comes to transit. It's better that you get Kakao Maps, Naver Maps, and it's definitely a great thing for you to get Kakao Taxi or Kakao T. Naver Map is basically Google Maps, like their own version of what we would use as Google Maps. You can use it to navigate wherever you're going, and it's even better because it shows the exact time the bus will show up, you even get to see the little bus driving to wherever it's going to pick you up. Also, wherever your bus stop is, it will usually have a big sign with a bunch of numbers saying how much time left until your bus comes. But the app comes in handy if you haven't made it to the stop yet, so definitely get the apps. And for translation, if you cannot speak Korean, I recommend that you get an app, Papago, for translations. It will save you. Because if you really don't know some Korean words and someone's talking to you, or you're trying to communicate with them and you guys both can't get through to each other, Papago will, that chef's kiss. You can also use apps like DeepL or something, whichever works for you. Maybe even Google Translate if you already have it. Just use it. Get those apps. Those are the apps that I recommend that you getting, because it will be so much harder without them. And it's very stressful. So get them. Knocking out these 4 things will ensure that your first day in Korea would go smooth instead of it being a total headache. If you're interested in seeing some more vlogs about Korea or some daily life in Korea, you can stick around, subscribe, like, see more of my content more often. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. I can't wait to see you next time. Stay tuned. See ya!